Well, it wasn't even Taylor Swift's wedding, but she was the center of attention when her pal Jack Antonoff got married this weekend.
Not necessarily in a good way.
No, definitely not in a good way for residents and just people vacationing on the island where they had this wedding. It's on Long Beach Island in New Jersey.
Paint us a picture,
It's
because
off
I
the
think
Jersey
this is
Shore.
important.
It is a very
Quaint.
I was going to say bucolic, actually.
Small.
Small little town.
This is important.
It is very small because
this is really important because it's a very small town
Yes.
where they're never overrun by people.
People who go there say they go there intentionally because it is the exact opposite of the Hamptons. They don't want the Hamptons type scene, and they got that tenfold because Taylor Swift was there.
Shut down a road.
As you can see, the entire road is shut down. And these are not guests at the wedding. These are Taylor Swift fans. I wonder how far they rode on those bicycles.
11 and a half hours
Just to get
a fleeting glimpse of Taylor Swift.
So some of them did get to see
So
her.
the residents were just really pissed off. I mean, I don't know what she can do about it. She's not going to not go.
And look, the city was prepared for this. We're told that Taylor's team and the wedding planners did reach out in advance and kind of said, like, hey, there's going to be, this is going to be a star-studded wedding. Let's figure this out. So they had blocked off that entire street that you guys had mentioned, which, by the way, that is the main street. So if you're a local, that is kind of annoying. And the main street has 3 intersections. Like, this is a busy, busy area. And so we know
this weekend it was.
Yeah, this weekend. I mean, the locals were outraged about this. But, I mean, here's the thing. Like, here in LA, we're kind of jaded. We see celebs. We just kind of go on our way. But when you're in, like, a place like this where it's kind of a cute, quaint, small town and you have huge names like Lana Del Rey, Taylor Swift, all these huge stars,
I hear what you're saying,
you want to
Charlie.
see them.
It's not about those other stars.
It's not the residents weren't the ones there. It wasn't like the residents got excited. People came people came from God knows where and descended on this place. So it's not that it wasn't even like the residents got all excited because it's a quaint town. It was like it got overrun.
And I get that. It does show some forethought and planning on Taylor and Jack's part that they let the police know, but that doesn't help the local residents. I mean, all right, so the police were ready for some crowd control, but there's nothing they could do.
Waiting
when the Swifties come.
11 and a half
You really cannot
hours.
let that go.
No, it's just...
I agree with you. I don't understand. I get that they love Taylor and they love her music.
I will say, I kind of, sort of have a tiny experience like this. When
Spice Girls, what?
No, that would be awesome. My husband and I, we went to the royal wedding to see Meghan and Harry, like, for their procession in Windsor. And that was also, like, a huge, long day. You're, like, waiting. There's crowds. Like, you can't breathe. Everyone's bumping each other. But then when they came around, like, in their carriage, she, like, waved to us. And I don't know why. It was just, like, the coolest thing. And, like, everyone cheering. So it's also about, like, the environment, like, the energy that can, like, make you excited.
I don't get it.
God, we are so jaded. We are so...
And there are a lot of people, artists that I admire and I love, but I don't know that I would wait.
I know I would not. I know I would not wait. So who else was there? Zoe Deschanel was there. Zoe Kravitz was there. Lana Del Rey was there.
Channing
Tatum, who she's dating.
And then, of course, Margaret Qualley, her mom is Andie MacDowell, which blast from the past,
right.
super cool. So she was, of course, there, and Jack Antonoff, everyone knows him as well.
So it's Andie's daughter got married to Antonoff, right? There she is.
There's the bride, Margaret Qualley.
Oh, my gosh. I have a question. How does a bride feel about this? I mean, I don't know the answer to this, but how does a bride feel about this?
I think normally you'd be bent out of shape. I think normally you'd be bent out of shape. But Margaret and Jack have spent so much time with Taylor, they've got to be. They had to know, like, her coming to the wedding. But this is what comes with Taylor.
It's her day, and I mean, how does she? No shade on Taylor, but how does she feel that this her wedding got completely overtaken?
But the wedding itself, I'm sure, like, it wasn't like
I'm sure the wedding
they weren't cheering Taylor in the middle of the ceremony.
Maybe.
God, I hope not.
Logan Carney from Pittsburgh, go Steelers. And geez, are Swifties a bunch of wackos? I mean, it'd be better for everyone if those Jagoffs would just let her live her life. You know, she was up here for 2 nights down in the Berg, and they closed down the streets. Our mayor put made a big holiday for it. And I'm just up here. I'm not a Swiftie, but man, they're just a bunch of wackos.
Dude,
everything.
Dude, you are from Chicago, right?
No, Pittsburgh.
No, I heard you say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
But you're from Chicago. Tell me you didn't live in Chicago at some point.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, because
You never been to Pittsburgh?
No, because jagoff is such a Chicago term.
That I don't know we can use, actually.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
But by the way, can we give that guy a T-shirt just for his honesty and his bravery? He didn't care what the
T-shirt
Swifties.
too. You get a T-shirt.
You might want to use it to cover up because the Swifties are definitely coming for you.